Hi guys, so I've got another video for you today because I'd entered trades. So just to show you, it was the 14th today. I recorded my session. This time I've recorded it from start to finish so that you could see what I did. There were two trades that I took that were wrong, and I'll explain why I took those trades and understand why I was wrong. So just to confirm again, 14th of June, almost headed into the next day because I'm having to do this video a bit late. But jumping straight into the video. So we had 7 o'clock here and 10 o'clock here on today. So if I move this forward a little bit, I was looking at the daily time frame, and I was looking at fair value gaps. Now I've seen this push down and there is a fair value gap there with a break of structure. The only issue that I had, I think, was at this point we had news at 8:30. There was PPI news for the US dollar, which I thought would have affected the market. So I did mark it out, but I didn't put anything in at this moment, if I'm not mistaken. But there was I'm just going to quickly move forward. Okay, so no, I did. So I entered a sell because these bodies were respecting the fair value gap, and you will see that I actually get knocked out if I'm, there you go, yeah. So that was the first trade. Obviously 8:30 had happened. I'd entered in that candle not thinking that, it's not going to affect the market that much, the news, but obviously they were looking to push this up one final time. And you can see that the same candle that I entered in, and this is a 3-minute candle, within the same candle, what happened is I actually get knocked out. So I'll just go back again just to show you I get knocked out. So I go to close. No, I don't get knocked out. Sorry. What I do is I close my position the first time, because I'm assuming they're going to try and take this high. So what I'm thinking is we've got a fair value gap 3-minute, we've got a 15-minute fair value gap there, and a 15-minute fair value gap there. We've ever so slightly taken the yesterday's low. Now, at this point, I was a bit confused, and that's the honest truth, because I was hoping for it to go up to the 15-minute fair value gap. Now, I don't know why I was looking to try and put money in the market to try and buy it, but you can see I made the mistake here of trying to buy now. But obviously, looking at my trade and looking at my analysis, I knew that it wasn't ever going to touch this, and that it would continue to fall, take out the 15-minute low and fall straight into that daily time frame fair value gap that I've shown multiple times on majority of my videos. So you will see that I actually closed this trade. So again, it doesn't have stop loss. I realize what my mistake was, and I will manually close this trade to obviously minimize the loss that I would have. So the market continues to move. I put in a sell limit because we've got this energetic push, break of structure there, and I'm thinking we're going to come in here and we're going to tag me in. Now again, what I do is that I actually put in a market order when the candle gets up here, and I'll show you that there. So you can see that I've gone past this line, I've not been activated yet, so I decide to put in a market order sell, and just get in the position because I'm confident in this trade that this is the trade that I want to be in. So we've taken these highs here and we've done this move. That is the reason why I'm so confident within this trade. Stop loss above the high, and you will see that the market decides to play. So I get in here, and you can see market breaks down, but it still wants to make this one big push. Now, when that big push happened there, my limit was still there, and I was happy to leave that there because I was confident. So if they wanted to bring me in to the market and give me another entry, then I was going to happily take that. And we have this fair value gap. The price, the bodies of the candle within 3 minutes are respecting the fair value gap. So I was just watching the market, just looking to see what I was looking for, and there is something that I want to bring your attention to. So up here I wrote a note to say there was 5 touches. I need this to go down now because that's too many touches. I expect it to actually fall now. So I'm just using my mouse to indicate that we broke a high already, and we're going to go for this. That's what my bias was for GBPJPY. So the market wants to play around the 830 open level. That's the 830 right there. And what happens is the market makes one big push up. Now you will notice you have a fair value gap here on the 1 minute chart, but you also have a fair value gap right here. And that fair value gap, when it actually goes in there, I was happy to stay within my trade. And you'll see what I write and I make a note. So that is the reason why I decided not to manually close my trade. Because when it was pushing up, I was expecting that they were going to look for that fair value gap in the 1 minute, and then I should see some sort of retracement. Had this continued to go up, I would have manually closed the trade. But I was happy for when this candle happened, and continue for the market to do what I need to. So you can see we have another fair value gap here, could have entered here. Market plays for around a couple of minutes here, plays around here, and you can see that as I move the video forward, this is where the move happens. So the market decides to melt and fall down, and go within my favor. You can see that I've got the partial close because I'm going to do TP1 here as previously written out, that I want to take my TP1 here, and there is no TP2, but I'll have my close here. So what I do is, just at that moment when it's retracing back up, I decide to bring my stop loss to break even because I'm confident that they're going to go for this. But I'm still leaving my stop loss to break even because I don't expect the market to come back to that entry. So again, I go into closing the trade partially. You've got half right there. If I move forward, I'll move back a little bit. So as soon as that candle passes this, I close partials, and I continue to watch the market. And what happens is I've got the take profit right there. So I'm at that point, I didn't manually close it. You can see that I opened it up. I was about to close it, but I haven't clicked the button yet, and it automatically closes because the market has fallen enough to take me out and close it, collapse the trade completely. So we're currently in a daily fair value gap. That is the 1 hour fair value gap there, and there's another 1 hour fair value gap underneath here, and I'll show you that. So that was my trade. going in over to trading view. So you can see, as mentioned yesterday, I was expecting the market to come down here, and that's exactly what happened. We've come down here, we've traded into this fair value gap. I don't know whether or not they'll try and take this. They've still left this one open, but one thing that I can see is we came down and tagged this, so tomorrow will be interesting. Yesterday I did mention that there was a fair value gap here and there's a fair value gap here that I wouldn't take. I reevaluated once I made the video, and I possibly might take that, and the reason why I would take that fair value gap and this one is because we've got a short-term low here. Well, that's what I think it is. I think that's a short-term low, and I could possibly use that. But obviously tomorrow I'll need to try and reassess what they're trying to do. Are they going to try and go for this fair value gap, or are they going to come in and try and fill in these fair value gaps to see which way the market wants to go? And if I go into the 1 hour time frame, just to show you, put in my markings. So there's one 1 hour fair value gap, and there's another 1 hour fair value gap, and then in the green in the back is the daily time frame that I've got. So the market, you can see if I go into the 3 minute, just to show you exactly all my drawings and all the things that I've done. So there's my notes, you can see that there. So 5 touches, expect it to go down. Reason why I never closed is because there was a 1 minute fair value gap that I was reaching for. TP1 there, and TP2 there, and 2 shorts there, and you can see that, fairly nice trade. So if I quickly show you from here to TP1 is around about 40 pips, and for close of trade 56 pips roughly. So comfortable trade, happy. A little bit gutted that I missed out on this move, but I've got to have my own fundamentals. And one of the rules that I have that I think I should mention is I will only ever trade 3 times a day. If I lose, I walk away. If I can make something back, brilliant, but I'll only trade a maximum of 3 times a day. If I win, I walk away. I don't try and re-enter the market. But that's my trade today. Hope we'll see what pans out tomorrow, and if I have a trade, I'll try and record it and upload a video for you. So please like and subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys tomorrow.